In this module, we're going to introduce some of the specific concepts surrounding telephone control and telephony features using Jabber for Windows. And I want to talk about two different types of telephony integrations: desk phone control and soft phone control. In this module, we're going to discuss the types of phone control that are available to you as part of the Cisco Jabber for Windows product offering. And specifically, we're going to talk about desk phone integration, and we're going to talk about soft phone integration, or CSF. And you'll hear me use this phrase, CSF, over and over and over again. And what I mean by a CSF is a client services framework device. So if you're in Unified Communications Manager, you're going to manage devices, and some of those devices are going to be Cisco IP telephones. Maybe it's a Cisco 8945. Maybe it's a Cisco DX650. Well, there's going to be another device type, and it's going to be called a Cisco Unified Client Services Framework device. And essentially, a CSF is a soft phone, but we'll get into that as we continue through this module. In this slide, we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about desk phone control, and we're going to talk about soft phone control. So desk phone control. Desk phone control from Jabber is when we're configuring the Jabber for Windows client to control physical phones, or what I call hard phones. So that could be something like a Cisco 8945 or a Cisco 7821. It could also be a Cisco IP communicator. So you're saying, wait a second, Josh, you just said desk phone control. We're not talking about soft phones here. From Jabber's perspective, Cisco IP communicator is going to be treated as though it is desk phone control. So when we talk about soft phones in Jabber, we're not talking about the Cisco IP communicator soft phone application. How's that for confusing? I want you to understand that in desk phone control mode, the default behavior is going to be that, especially in a video call, and this is where it really becomes important, that the camera on your phone is going to be used as a source for the video stream for a call. The video display on your telephone is where you're going to observe video from the remote party. So keep in mind, Jabber is only doing CTI control of your desk phone device in this mode. So video is going to be sent from and received on your desk phone, not on your computer where Jabber is installed. Now, this is not an absolute. Cisco has something called Media Services Interface, which is part of their MediaNet offering. And I'm only going to just skim the surface on media services right here. But it is possible to do what Cisco wants to call desk phone video, but you have to install the media services interface alongside Jabber. We're not going to be covering the specifics of that or demonstrating that as part of this course, but I did want you to know that that is a possibility and something that you can experiment with if it is applicable to your environment. When we talk about soft phone control, we're talking about these unified client services framework devices, and this is going to be the integrated soft phone capability within the Jabber for Windows client. So when we build these devices in Call Manager, they're going to be a separate device type. It's not going to be that SEP and then the MAC address of your Cisco 8945 phone. It's going to be a device named something along the lines of CSF and then a naming convention. I like to use your user account. So CSF J Kittle or CSF D Henley. In this mode, the camera that we use is going to be your PC camera, and the video that you receive from the far end is going to show up on your PC. So I'm a really big fan of soft phone control with Jabber for Windows. I think it does a really, really good job of dealing with video, but don't let me turn you off from trying and utilizing desk phone control where appropriate. Now that I've given you this basic introduction, let's jump into Unified Communications Manager, and let me show you exactly how to configure integration for desk phone control and soft phone control, and what pieces and parts need to be in place for this to work properly.